Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 15 with your host, Hardtruck1. Hello. Um, so in last week's, I keep saying last week's, but in last episode, we got some food and stuff mixed for our cows and everything. I got all that done. I returned all the equipment that we rented in order to do that. Still got some bales of straw here. We'll have to rent a baler. We'll have to rent all the equipment again to do some more grass, but until then, I think we've got enough. I'll just show you right here. I think we've got enough mixed rations for right now. Oh, look at that. We are up to a 110% productivity with our cows. So, in 24 hours' time, that's going to give us quite a bit of milk to be able to sell. I pondered the idea in last episode of getting some sheep. We'll work on getting some sheep here pretty soon, but for right now, we've got 2 fields of ours that are actually ready, so that's why I've got the combine. That's why I'm standing over here by the combine, and I have the little our tractor hooked up to our trailer. It's because we need to go over here and do some combine. This chicken is always in the road over here. Every time I come this way, he's always in the road to where I have to run over him. He's very weird. Alright, so that field of canola is not completely done yet. This field, however, is ready to combine, and so is that one. So let's just go ahead and get the combine started. We'll just go ahead and start canola. So I probably won't combine the entire. I'll combine this field. We'll go do something else, like maybe get our sheep going. So basically what we need for their sheep is we just need some grass. Wow. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put... when I rent a seeder, I'm going to put a little bit of strip down the side of that. Down the side of it. Because that's way too close to those bushes. Thus, I've missed some. It's kind of a little close up here too, but I don't want to shrink the. I don't want to shrink the size of our fields too much, because we need every little bit right here in the beginning. Eventually, what we'll do is we'll just have to have one field of our straw type, that makes our straw. So we'll either have barley or wheat in that field. We'll have our grass, and basically we'll just need basically our food mechanics, or our food, the stuff to make our food for the cows. Because hopefully, eventually, maybe this farm, the way that field over there is set up, we could probably run, we could probably run 75, maybe even 100 cows, easily. A little higher than that, we may not have enough room in our pen, nor would we have probably enough ground to have to be able to utilize our or to get our cows enough feed. But But until then, we're not going to get that big right now. We're going to be small scale for a while. I mean, we might be able to buy, maybe 10 more cows eventually, but right now our 21 cows, that's it. We're not going to be able to get enough cows right at the moment. So we got to kind of rely on these crops for a while. That's why we have canola in this one, is so that way we can get maybe a high price for our canola, since our canola is the highest. Our canola seeds, or our canola plant is the most expensive one in this game. It's not that expensive to plant, so the return on canola is actually a lot better. Because I tell you what, this whole field right here, I may have used maybe 20 liters of canola to seed this field. I'm going to say maybe possibly 30. But now you think about it. Okay, 30 liters. By the time I hit that corner when I first started, I had 30 liters. So now, anything above that 30 liters that it took to plant this field, we're going to make a huge amount of money over what we used to plant this. Now the next one, I really haven't paid attention to the rest of them. But I know wheat and barley come in second, because it takes like, I don't know, it takes like, I think it takes like anywhere from 50 to 70 liters. But then again, even at that, you're still making quite a bit of a profit on it. You're making quite a bit of profit on there. The only thing that really actually comes to the most expense is fertilizer. If you don't fertilize it, then you don't really get quite a hefty yield as you would if you fertilized it. But then again, here you go again, even though you don't fertilize it, you're still outweighing the price of your seed to seed it. Now let me say if if I used, let's say I used literally 1,000 liters of seed on this field. Let's just take 1,000 liters of seed. That would probably cost me anywhere from $3,000 to $4,500. Now, in order for me to make that money back, I would have to at least have 1,000. I'd have to have at least 1,000 seed at $3, at like either $3 or $4.50 per liter. If you catch the market below that, then you're not going to get much amount of profit. You're not going to get back much. It's going to take more is going to take more per. It's going to take more liters from your initial crop to, let's say the market was down and you had to sell. No getting around it. You absolutely had to sell. But the market was down to 250. Okay, let's just say it was down to 250. You bought your seed at $4.50 for that 1,000 seed. Well, now, in order to make that up, you're going to have double the amount of seed. So you look at this field, we are getting, this whole field is giving us about 31, it's probably going to give us about 32 and a half, 32.50, or maybe even about 33. Maybe. I might even be wrong with that. It may be up there around 35, 34, 35. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll see what that. We'll see what the whole field holds. This one whole field holds at the end. But anyway, even if it's at 35, let's just take to say 3,500. Now it takes you almost 12. It takes you almost double the amount of seed to get that money back that you planted. Then you've basically made very, very little. Now, if you bought it for, let's just take to say $4.50 a liter, or just 4,500 for that 1,000 liters. But now you waited and you sold it at $6 a liter, or so that's to make it even what am I trying to say? To make it simpler, you bought the seed for $4,500 for 1,000 seed. You sold what you got on your field for $6,000 for that same 1,000 liters. So now you've just basically made $1,500 off of that same amount of liters because you sold it at a higher price. Shut up, truck. We don't need it. Alright. So let's go get this grain. So that's. I'm just saying how the grain works and stuff and everything like that. So let's go up here. Get this pulled out of the track, the combine. And then we'll just leave the combine right here. We'll go do something else because I know you guys don't like. I know some people don't like just waiting just one thing at a time in a video. So maybe what we'll do is we'll start getting our sheeps in, and we got $50,000, so we're good enough that we could buy some sheep. So 300. 3,000 for 10, 6,000 for 20, 6,000 for 20. Yeah, let's do that. You can rent sheep. Oh no, you can't rent sheep. All right, so we'll do 20 sheep. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright. So we got our 20 sheep. Now basically they're actually going to be pretty easy. Okay, this is still on. grab our truck here. Let's run down to... Let's run down here to the spring, get us some water. I probably won't fill it completely full like I did the last time. I think I'll fill it to like 2,000 liters, and then I'll probably actually back up in here to the water. 1, 2, there we go. We won't fill it too full because I don't think the sheep will take that much. I don't think the sheep will take that much water. Doink. I got to thinking about the reason why those cars do that on this map. I'm wondering if maybe the start and stop point is actually right there on that road for their travel line. And I wonder if maybe it's offset enough that they do that little doo-doo thing because of the alright, we need to go around this way because I don't want to have to drive through our little storage area. Oh, by the way, I got the straw. I took the straw off of the oh crap. Alright, well, hopefully, oh, you know what I can do? I can drive over here. Because these guys need a little bit more water. And of course I have to go in. A couple bosses stuck. I wonder why she's stuck. Gonna have to drive over the other one because I don't have a way to get out. Wow, that took a long time to start. Alright, there we go. And I got to thinking, guys, I may add 2 more mods. I may add 2 mods because then I can control the speed of these vehicles a little bit more, because the speed that these vehicles go at you know, push that, hold down W and go is ridiculous. I mean, they're kind of ridiculous at how fast they go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in, I think I'm going to grab the mods. One is called Drive Control. And basically what it does is it just kind of adds a little bit extra control to the, like, okay, let me show you. So with this truck, as it gets done starting and I can talk over it. So down on the little miles per hour gauge at the bottom right corner where it shows your liters, the fill capacity and all this other good junk, etc. For the vehicles, Drive Control adds the ability to change gears. And what I mean by change gears is you have, you can have it in such a way that when you press the W key, it'll acts as the gas pedal on the truck. And when you hit the S key, it'll act as the brake on the truck. And to change gear, change directions, because right now, see, if I hit the W and then hit the S, then I go forward and I go backwards. Drive control, when you hit the W to go forward and then hit the S, you stop. You don't continue to move. So I think I'm going to grab that. And then another one that I want to put on here is called Gear Mod, or Gearbox Mod. And what it is it essentially adds the ability to actually change gears in your tractors and stuff. So like this tractor right here, it'd probably have 4 gears plus a high-low in it. Or what I mean by high-low is basically what it does. What the high-low means is it has like a high road gear. You know what would be cool? Not to get off subject, but you know what would be cool about actually this building? Is if you had the ability to figure out which one of these is from the outside. So when you have these closed, you can actually tell... Oh good, I opened the right one. You can actually tell on the outside which one of these... which one of those silos it is, because I still have to try to figure out which one it is. Oh, pardon me. So it'd be kind of cool if you could like it's like on the door you could like, okay, this is corn. I believe this is corn. The way I looked. Yeah. So you'd have it like, okay, on the outside of this door, this is corn. On the outside of this one, it's canola. This is barley, and this is wheat. Oh, excuse me. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that. And I had something go down my throat that I didn't want. What is this one? Is this where... I've never opened this one. Oh, and this one opens out. Okay. So this is... potatoes. Okay. So I was wondering where the potatoes were in this one. Okay, so those are potatoes, and see the sugar beets are over there. If you can see where that conveyor belt is, the sugar beets are over there, which is kind of an odd place to have sugar beets when you have potatoes over here. All right, so now we're going to take care of our. Now we're going to take care of the sheep. I'm just going to park this trailer right here because I'm going to need it. Or, I need the tractor, but I'm going to need the trailer as well over there. So I have a little bit, so we can actually get. So we can actually get the sheep and stuff done right now because I have a little bit of grass already over here in the system. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull through, turn around, and then come back through. There we go. Here. Back into here. just pull it all out because whatever we don't use, we can put back in the system. Okay. Pull it like this, and then turn. See which direction the gate goes. It should swing out. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before I do that, I should actually do this. We don't really have the room. Come on. Don't mind that. Have to do that because otherwise it doesn't. Yeah, because see, the feeder for this one is not on the wall on the side like it is over there. It's actually that little. It's that little thing out there. It's weird that gate sounds like those doors over there. Alright. Let's see if I can turn this way. Nope. Ready? This back in the silo. Now that little tin, might not be able to get. We might be able to get like maybe 30, or actually, let's see, we're up to 20 sheep. We may be able to get like 40 or 50 sheep in that little pen. But that's gonna be like kind of crowded. So. But you never know. We might be able to get that many sheep in there, and it might be good. It might be good or anything or something like that. But all right, so we're good there. So let's look at our chart. Yep. So 20 sheep. They're fed, and they have water. So we're good. We are actually good. We'll just let them. Our cows, I think, are good for now. So, let me check the time. Oh, we've only been at this for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So let's think about our options here for. Well, let's look in our silo and see what we have to start our piggy wiggies up. So for our pigs, we're gonna need mixed rations, which we can't do right away because we don't have. I'll have to bale up some more grass, and I'll do that off camera. And I'll probably get them all. The mixed rations and stuff, I'll probably get that all done off camera. But we can add some grain. We can add our earth fruits because we do have some in storage. We can definitely add some silage. We'll have to rent a tractor for that. Which won't be too hard. And then we can get some more water. And straw and stuff is real easy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some pigs. So we're going to buy some pigs. $75. We can do 30 on that one. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 29, and 30. Alright. So we got them. So let's start with, we're going to need this trailer right here to start with. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and grab some grain to start with. And if you're wondering where the pigs are, they're over there by that barn. I'll show you in a second as soon as I get some grain. We're going to get some corn, since we have some corn in storage. Corn. I thought there was a way to tell it how much. I guess we'll just have to fill it up and then I'll have to dump it back out. Alright. We'll drag this over here. So, the pigs on this map are over here in this teeny tiny little pen right there. So, we bought 30. Whoa. We bought 30 pigs, so technically 30 pigs is not going to fit in this little spot. But you know what? The thing is you can't really expect the whole thing to be 100% okay. So we'll give them some grain. Wow. Okay, that was all of our corn, so we may have to get some more corn. The pigs are not going to escape. They're magic pigs that way, so we'll just park that there. What else? Oh, no. I need this. Because we're gonna drive through here. Oop, we're gonna ram into the wall, actually. We're gonna drive through here. We're gonna go over here. And we're going to fill up. Oh. That conveyor belt don't work. Okay, dokie. So, we're gonna have to rent that tractor. And you know what? Maybe I'll rent a telehandler this time. Actually, which one do we want? Do we want the LeBaron or do we want the New Holland? I think we're gonna rent the LeBaron. Not because it's not just because it's a little cheaper, but I don't really think we need that big of a tractor. So we'll rent that for an hour. We got to rent the universal bucket for an hour. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go grab it real quick. And the reason why I'm getting into the telehandler is because the telehandler is it's a little easier to maneuver the telehandler. See, it steers four-wheel. It's a four-wheel steer, so I can actually maneuver it a little better. I kind of wish when Giant put this in, it had the ability that you would be able to have the ability to change whether it's four-wheel steer, we're just going to drive across here. Buddy, look. I wish it had the ability to be able to be four-wheel steer or two-wheel steer, or crab walk and stuff like that. You know, most of these style tractors have those capabilities because they're really good for a lot of it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and too far down. Still too far down. There we go. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to need the trailer or not, but I'm just going to go ahead and put them in the trailer since I have the trailer here already. I wish there could be like a way that you could rent in the rent mod. Okay, we're going to go with it. I got tired of trying to do it with the Alright, we'll see what that gives us. Excuse me. We'll see what that gives us over here for the cat, for the pigs. I think the one for for the root vegetables is that little right over here. Wow, it took all of those. So we have our grains, we have our fruits. Now we need some silage. Then we'll get some water and some straw in there. And then the pigs will be all set. Well, they'll be semi-set to go. Just go over here. Use this trailer to get some silage. Whoops. Okay. Alright, come here, rental. Anyway, what I was saying with the rent mod, I kind of wish that you could actually rent these per day kind of cheaply, because I think the rent mod. Okay. Okay, for some reason this thing's being really squirrely. Because truthfully, what I'm thinking is it's like, because I'm sorry, I'm trying to concentrate a little bit. But truly, what it is that I'm thinking is that if you was going to have like a rental type of thing like this, you would actually have it in such a way, or I would like to see it in such a way that when you go to rent stuff like this, you'd have the option to like be able to rent it for like, you know, so many days cheaply, not Not so it's like this one. If we look, hop out. If we look, so we're renting this stuff for so if we look here, so our rent per day, our rent per hour is only $6. Okay, for that machine. If we look at the telehandler itself, our rent per hour is $283. This rent price per day is outrageous, really. So I would almost like to see, like, okay, so the rent price per hour could be like, so for here it'd be like $80, okay? So this would be per hour. But when you go up here to the rent price per day, I'm thinking that this price right here should actually be per day. So that way you can go like, okay, so for $5,438, I could rent this thing for 4 days. You know, instead of just renting it by the hour, because this is pretty expensive per hour, actually. Now I don't know if you can, actually, why am I? Okay. For some reason I felt like my character was really short. Alright, so we're going to give the Piggy Wiggy some silage. I'll probably have to put a trailer mod back in. I'll probably have to put a trailer in here. Get another trailer mod because I don't think silage is not. Oh, it probably is, except that one. It's probably out here in this one. It's not accepted in that one. So where do we put silage? Let me look around. Okay, so that's root vegetable. Right in the piggies. You're so cute. That's grain. That's water. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. I'm gonna open this one and close this one. And after this, last but not least, before we end the episode, we'll go get some more water. Probably have to get a full thing of water. There we are. I'm thinking it'll take all of it. Yeah, it should take all of it. If not, I can also dump a little bit in here. Alright, so we'll have to open up this other door for the water. So we'll just close this door and go ahead and open this door. Alright, I can move the tractor out of the way. We'll park it up over here. Because like I said, I'll need it later. I'll need it for the combine. Gotta go get some more water. Let's go get a full thing of water. Right down here to our spring. Go. We'll just fill it completely full of water. 4,200 liters of water. Right on in. Okay. Huh. I wonder if the trigger for the water's on the other side. The other one here. We'll see if that's the problem. Because I know it has water over here. In all truthfulness, actually, I should have dumped the grain on this side as well. Okay. Oh wait, I know. Duh. It's water. Doesn't actually have a trigger per se. I have to have which I think is kind of dumb. Because see, water, you have the trigger indicator down there for anything, for all the other machines, for everything except for water. The only way that you know that you're close enough to the trigger is when you have the information thing open. And I think that's kind of dumb. If you're going to have even the gardens, the greenhouses. The greenhouses don't have triggers to tell you, or an indicator. They don't have an indicator to tell you that, okay, you're close enough, you can activate the water. Just like the trailers and stuff, all the trailers and stuff, they have that. It's like, oh, well, you're close enough, you can activate it now. It's like, okay. It's like, okay, but then you might actually want to take and get a little closer because, you're doing like a little realistic thing. But I've noticed that the water triggers don't have an indicator. Water triggers don't have an indicator to tell you that it's like, okay, you are close enough. You're close enough that you can hop in. That you can hop in and, or that you can hop out, or that you can start dumping. But anyway, we'll just double check real quick. Oh, I didn't get the straw up, but I'll get the straw up later. I'll get the straw to them later. I'll get the straw into them later, but for now, I'm gonna combine this field over here, get it taken care of, and all that other good junk. I'll get the the rest of the stuff for the pigs done. I'll get this combine, get the grass and stuff up, and then we'll do a little seeding in the next episode. We'll also make sure, or I'll might have some other stuff come up in the next episode or something like that, but I don't know. But until then, I'm Hardtruck1. This is Farming Simulator 15, and I'll see you in the next episode. Laters.